Hello, everybody. I did just get back from my trip in Pittsburgh, and it was an incredible time. Had a great time. I spent with my sister and everything. But during that trip, I took some time to visit and tour the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh. I have recorded and re-recorded this video so many times now as I can't seem to get all of my thoughts squared together on it. Unfortunately, I was unable to take pictures or video during it, which does make some sense. But So the best I can do is convey my emotions and my story of it to you guys, and it was beyond incredible. The message of hope and morale that is just contagious throughout the entire place is really just, it's amazing. The hospital itself is truly stunning. It's just covered in windows is one of the major observations you'd make in it, that there's just so much natural light that's always all throughout the place. It's really quite amazing. For those of you unaware, I think most of you are, but I've been doing the Extra Life fundraising event this year. Extra Life partners up with the Children's Miracle Network, gives you the opportunity to raise money for the children's hospital of your choice. I chose Pittsburgh this year after the events with my niece. She's perfectly fine, everything is great, but she was under the care of the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, and this was my thank you back to them. I had one of the people from Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, Amanda Olar, who contacted me, thanking me and kind of going over it, and invited me out for a tour, which was amazing. I really wanted to see the place, and I really wanted to see, I guess what the money was going towards. And I guess the best message I can give folks is to those of you who have donated this year, such a tremendous thank you. I know, Amanda was very grateful at all of this, that, she wasn't really a gamer herself, but, saw this demographic. And, we are such a wide and varied group of people. And it's stunning how great we've all been able to come together on this. It's amazing. We've almost broken $5,000 this year, and it's double what we raised last year. And I think in the future I want to really take on the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh as my kind of permanent fundraising hospital. It was absolutely incredible. I wish I could really convey all of the emotions that I felt walking through there, but I guess the leading one that I had felt walking through there was just almost a feeling of transcendence, that, all together, obviously it's not just me doing this. Obviously it's not just me doing anything. It's all of you guys who have come together, fans, viewers, subscribers, and people who, in tough economic times, are able to. I realize not everyone is able to, but for those who are, it has made such a great impact. It's amazing. It really is. And just a very warm thank you to anyone who's participated in any of the donor events, anyone who has participated in general, just through donations or through just being there and cheering me on during the stream. I definitely will get the real Extra Life stream going, and I can't wait for that. That's going to be an absolute blast. I've got some neat plans set up for that, which I'll go over at a later point. I just wanted to kind of give that message first. I thought this was kind of the best way to do it. Going into, I know some people were really interested in, what the hospital was like. The first thing that really came to me was just a real feeling of hope there. Everything is very colorful. It's a beautiful building. As I think I said earlier, it's covered in windows. So there's just natural lighting all over the place. It just gives this feeling of light and warmth there. One of the first areas that we had kind of walked around, it seems like there's something for everyone there. There's a sibling room where, if one of the siblings is the sick one, there's kind of another room for the brother or the sister that has games in it, fish tank, some stuff like that. Just some ways to distract, and that really seemed to be one of the leading things that they tried to bring out in that children's hospital. There is this idea of distraction, is this idea of it's horrible what you're going through, so let's try and distract your mind and get away from the negativity of what you may be suffering through. One of the neatest areas, as you walk into the inpatient area, there's this giant atrium where apparently they'll do like a number of events and things like that there. It's just this gorgeous, gorgeous atrium. Um, Looking right in front of you there are these giant, giant windows that go outside, but a screen actually can come down there. And it's like a 2-story high screen with a projector on the back wall. And so all along the back wall are hallways to the rooms. So it's just kind of multiple levels of hallways where, Amanda was saying there was a radio concert there not too long ago, this radio fundraising thing. And she said it was amazing that, like, lined up all across these hallways there, going all the way up, the kids were just kind of looking out at this radio thing, and it was just. She said it was just amazing. Outside past that, there's I think what was called like the healing garden or something like that. There's a big tree lighting ceremony there, and everybody kind of goes to look at it and everything, and it just seemed. It seemed just so amazing. I stumbled a lot in trying to record past videos of trying to explain it. I think this whole area, though, had really hit me more than anywhere else in the hospital. It's almost like you could, I didn't see any kids lined up, or I didn't really see any of that, but it's almost as if you could just feel it there. And we saw some, but it was a Saturday. We weren't going to go through anyone's rooms or anything like that. I mean, that's not really. This was more or less just kind of a tour of the area. But it was amazing looking through this. The whole idea of just this hope that they're trying to convey, and this idea of just a happiness. On every floor in that inpatient area, I believe there is two. My